Um, hey, 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 hey. Um, I don't know what this video is, honestly. Um, so I have kind of been, you know what? We can go over to my desk. So, y'all, I have just been really in my head a lot. It's not okay. It's not cute. Not quirky. Not the vibes. Um, None of that. Um, yeah. Da da da. But no, I have just been in my head a lot. Um, and it's not okay. It's not. It's really kind of messing up what I want to do. So for the people who know, I've pretty much had a YouTube for a good little minute. And I just haven't posted. Like I've had a YouTube. Like today is. I don't get my watch on. Where's my phone? Um, Today is February 25th. I haven't posted. I've had my YouTube channel for years, and I still yet to post a video for years. There's not one vlog up there. There's not one podcast episode up there. I have just been putting off and finding an excuse constantly for things that I want to do. Um, but I'm feeling a little motivated right now. If I'm being honest, I'm feeling a little bit motivated. Um, so here we are. Okay, y'all. I switched to my phone because my little camera, I don't even know where the mic is for it. And without the mic, the quality is not the best. So we're gonna do this. I can get this set up. I don't want that to be in the way. Okay. But like I was saying, like I said, I keep getting notifications. What's up? Now suddenly I'm popular. Um, Sit up, girl. Sit up. You doing a lot. Sit up. Um, I'm just feeling motivated. I feel like I said, I've been making excuses and I've been putting off stuff that I really want to get done. For example, y'all see this? There's 12 songs on this paper. Some of these have different versions. Um, so it really could be like 16, 15, 17 different songs that I have done, waiting, ready to go. And this paper is old. There's been at least 3, 4 songs done since I wrote this paper. Like, I have been putting off stuff and just making up excuses. I mean, for valid reasons. For example, with music, I wanted to hold all of my stuff that I made last year and I wanted to drop everything this year. It doesn't have to necessarily be everything, but I wanted to drop stuff this year because I wanted to kind of like start fresh and not rebrand myself, but for lack of better words, rebrand. Okay, y'all. So I'm currently editing the video, but oh my god, now she can see, girl. Get out my business. Like I said, I'm editing the video, and I feel like I didn't really explain this part well enough. Basically, what I was saying was is that I've basically just been song bulking. And by that I mean like I've just been recording stuff and just kind of like putting it away. I haven't been like dropping it, obviously. Um, but for valid reason, like I said later, well, like you heard me say later in the video, is that I've been experimenting vocally and just musically as a whole. So it's like at this point, like I kind of know like what I want to do and what I'm going for. Um, so I kind of just was recording everything, doing the type of music that I want to do, and I wanted to kind of like start fresh and with the new year, like that's when I wanted to drop everything because everything before has just kind of been like here, there, all over the place. So in the new year, like I wanted to start fresh. I wanted to drop music not only consistently, but I wanted to have a consistent sound. So, yeah, because I realized I didn't really explain it the best because I got off topic per usual. Getting into my music specifically, I feel like, if y'all heard chewing, that's my dog. Now it's lunchtime. But yeah, specifically with music, I feel like me personally, I can see, hear, I can feel the growth in my music, whether it's lyrically, whether it's harmonically. Is that a word? Harmonically, whatever. I know the progress and the growth is there. So from my older stuff and stuff that's already out at this time, which is, like I said, February 25th of 2025, I only have, what is it? Lovesick, which is only on YouTube, which is my first song ever. Just Reality, out on platforms. Go listen to it. I feel like I don't even, like, that's another thing. I feel like I don't even promo, like, my music, like, how I should be and how I need to, like, to get to where I want to be. I feel like I don't push it as hard enough, and it's whatever. It's whatever. Just Reality, which is one of the first songs that I got on platforms. So I feel like both of these first two songs are kind of like a milestone for me, because it's like Lovesick was the first song I wrote, recorded. Mind you, this is all by myself. I didn't have no help. I'm not producing. I'm not producing by any means. That's another step that I'm just not ready for right now. But writing and recording by myself is kind of like, I feel like that's a lot. Like, this, it is not easy. It's a lot. So that like I said, Just Reality, getting it on platforms, once again, like doing the writing, recording yourself and getting it on platforms, it's not hard, but it's a lot. What else? Leave You Alone, Make It Right, and my EP 333, Reminiscing, Betrayed, and For Granted. What is that, like 6 songs? I didn't stop counting, honestly. But honestly, I feel like the only thing, I don't even listen to to those songs anymore. I just feel like my music, like, I don't want to say like it's gonna be completely different from what it was, because it's not, and it's still gonna be the same. But I just feel like I've noticed, like, I can feel the growth and change, and from what I already have out and from what I want to put out and what's yet to come. I feel like, even like with the EP and Make It Right, those were very much so experimental. Like, I feel like this is the perfect time for me in my career for me to be experimenting and figuring out what works best for me, what I want to do with my voice, what genre I want to be in. While I do consider myself an R&B and pop artist, I feel like I'm the type of artist where I'll do whatever. Like, honestly, I'll do whatever. Like, if I like it, if it's catching my eye, baby, I'm gonna do it. Next. So I feel like, I'll do a country song right now. I would do a country song right now. What? Taylor Swift, who? Carrie Underwood, who? Like, I will do it. It's just, like I said, if it catches me and that's what I'm feeling, baby, then that's what I'm giving. So I just want to see, like, what I can do with my voice, like, where I can take it. Girl, back up. Move, back up. Side note, do anybody else dog be so worse when they put on EOS lotion? Like, she will literally come and lick me like a lollipop. No, Lil Wayne. Like, go sit down. Thank you. But yeah, going back to the EP, I feel like everything up there was very much so experimental and Make It Right. So like I said, I'm doing this all by myself. There's no team. I'm not going to a studio. I'm doing this all from my house. From my house, in my room, at work. Like, I am doing this in the car. Like, I'm doing this all by myself. I'm not getting any help. Nobody's helping me write. Nobody's helping me record. I'm not going to a studio. Nobody's producing this stuff for me. I'm having to go source and find this stuff by myself. And I'm gonna get, this video is just whatever. Y'all finna get the tea. Y'all finna get my business. It don't matter. So everything that is out right now, currently, has been recorded on my phone. Everything that's out has been recorded on my phone, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with that because I feel like the quality isn't the trashiest by far. Like, I've heard some way worse stuff, but I feel like it definitely could be better. And I feel like that's another reason why I haven't been going as hard as I wanted to, is because I wanted to actually, you know, like, get me a setup, get me a mic, get me a computer, get me an interface, like, get that stuff that I need that'll take my stuff to the next level. And girl, we got it. We got the stuff that we needed to take it to the next level. Like, my setup ain't even where I want it or need it to be just yet. But oh girl, please sit up, please. But just know that when it get there, like, just know that when it gets there, yeah. So like I said, everything has been like recorded. Like, I don't even use, so like, when you go to studios, I think they probably use Logic. I don't even know what they use. I've stepped in a foot in the studio once, and it was never to record like some actual music. I went into a studio one time, and I was in high school, and I went because my friend, her dad, had a recording studio, and I went in there and I recorded a video on Snapchat as if I was recording some music. I wasn't recording a thing. But you know what? I was manifesting. And I'm gonna put the video on the screen because I really was manifesting. But it's okay, we gonna another stuff for another day. But regardless, because I'm starting to ramble gag. Like I said, I just feel like, moral of the story, I just feel like my music is just it's going up from here, and I'm just ready to stop procrastinating with everything, whether it be YouTube, whether it be career-wise, whether it be, and career-wise I mean like as an artist, as a content creator. Like, I'm just ready to stop making up excuses and procrastinating and really just get on my Zoom for real, because I feel like I keep saying it, but I'm not getting on my Zoom. Like, even when it comes to like YouTube, I can record a video. When it's time to edit, boo. What happened? The video's sitting. Y'all, like I said, it's February 25th of 2025. I went to Hollow Screaming at Busch Gardens, and where's the video? Exactly. I went to Busch Gardens every bit of like 2022 probably, if not 2021. Y'all still ain't seen that video yet. It's sad. It's so sad. And it is my fault, but it's also not, because I just want my content to be good. That's all. Like, I don't want to just put out like mediocre content and stuff that's just like, here, take this. I just want it to be decent and something that I'm satisfied with. What was I going with that? Anyway, I don't know. But like I said, so the software is here. Like, we are here. So it has been taken up as far as like quality, but I'm still using GarageBand. Well, okay, that's another thing. So going back to like older music. Sorry, y'all. I didn't see what she's doing. So like everything, like Love Suggests Reality, Leave You Alone, all of those were recorded on GarageBand. I came across BandLab a little bit before Make It Right. And what's crazy is that I heard about it before, but I never used it. If I'm not mistaken, I think BandLab has been around for a good little minute. But regardless, I heard about it, and I never really got into her until I started watching. I was watching a stream one day, and my streamer, like, he was like going through his music, and he was on BandLab. So I'm like, BandLab? Like, what you doing on BandLab? Like, cause his stuff sounds good. Like, the quality sounds good. Like, the edits, the voice, like everything sounded good. So I'm like, I just really wasn't expecting it from BandLab. I don't know why. Um, but that's what I was thinking. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give BandLab a try. Let me give him a try. Let me give him a chance because his stuff sounds good. And if his stuff sounded good coming from BandLab, then I know I can, I can do me a little one too. So, got on BandLab, and that's when a little bit later, I'm still new to it. Well, at the time, I was still new to it. So, I was playing around with like the auto tune and effects and like um that type of stuff. So I had Make It Right, and the way Make It Right is now is it was not supposed to be sounding anywhere like T-Pain. Gag. It was not supposed to sound like T-Pain. It was not supposed to be auto-tuned that heavily or even at all. But since a kid, I've always loved auto-tune. Like auto-tune eats for me. Like who I was on Smule sing down, Smule rap down, ho. Heavy on the auto tune. But the thing is that I don't need it though. Gag. Gag. The voice is still there. The voice is still there. And that's what I pride myself on is that even when I use the auto tune, you can still hear my voice through the auto tune, if that makes sense. Like you can still tell that, like, okay, he still can sing though. Like, but regardless, I ain't even finna be hyping my head up. Regardless, I feel like with that music, like I said, I just liked it so much, and then I was like I said, I was still in a experimental. I just feel like it was a time for me to start like experimenting with what I'm gonna do with music. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put this out. It do what it do next. So when it came time for my EP, which every year I try to drop something on my birthday. That's been my what is it? My thing is that like I drop something on my birthday every year. So when I turned 23, I dropped a 333 EP. I keep wanting to say EPP. EP, which was I forget it every time. It was because I was turning 23. It was 3 songs, and I think it was because it gave like 3 different type of vibes. Whereas like For Granted was a bit slower. Betrayed was kind of like a little drilly. And Reminiscent was kind of like a little bit more so like R&B popish. But yeah, it gave like 3 different type of vibes. So I just saw 333. Why not? I'm big into astrology and spirituality, so it was like, why not? And yeah, and even with that, like you can hear the auto tune. I feel like the quality is not as good as I wanted. Like I said, I was experimenting during that time, so I really don't really too much care about it. I just know from now on, and since then, everything has stepped up. Oh, boo. Yeah. Step your cookies up or they crumble. And my cookies are not going to crumble. Oh. So yeah, I'm just ready to get on my Zoom. I'm ready for y'all to hear this new music. I'm ready. So I'm still using BandLab, but I've kind of like found like my effects and how I want like my stuff to sound, and it just sounds so much better. And I just can't wait for y'all to hear the stuff that I'm excited for y'all to hear, because it's been sitting and it's been waiting. It's been sitting and it's been waiting. And I really, like I said, I've been putting it off. Whether it's, even if it's just like beats. Like I said, I'm not a producer. I'm not making my own beats. I don't know how to make my own beats. I can add a little 1-2 into there. Like one of the songs, which probably I won't be getting for a good little minute. But, okay, y'all. I'm back. But no, to explain more why I said like y'all probably won't be getting it for a while. So, early in the video, like when I showed y'all that paper, like with all the songs. So I have like in my head a way like I want to drop all the songs. I kind of want to do them in order. I want to do them in order. So the song I was talking about, like where I had to like do my little 1-2 was more so recently. Like I'm still working on it. Like it's not even finished yet. So that's a song that's not coming for a good little minute. I don't know, like as of right now, everything is like Majority gonna be singles. I'm thinking about doing it 2 EPs possibly. Um, I feel like I could do an album and like really just drop everything. But honestly, if I'm really being honest, I don't want to drop an album until I have a solidified like fan base following. Like I just, it's nothing wrong with like flopping, but I just don't want to flop. I don't. I don't want to drop no album and it don't go nowhere. Like I just feel like dropping an album like that's a just. I mean, even with like just think about how much work goes into a single and an EP. So when you're putting all that work into an album, like into and one singular project, that's a lot of work and time and effort that went into that. And I don't want like all of that effort, hard work, and everything to like not get the shine and recognition it deserves. So I really don't want to drop an album until I'm signed or like have the fan base to kind of like at least get some like type of traction. So yeah, like I said, I think everything's really gonna be singles, um, and maybe 2 EPs. Honestly, we don't know. Like I had to add like a little like audio clip into it, and it was just like even doing that, it just felt like I'm producing ho gag. Like I'm in here, I'm really in the studio for real. Like I feel like I did my big one on that, and it was so fulfilling because it's like I love the process of making music. Like when anybody who watched Ariana, like when she dropped her little clips of her in the studio, maybe I'm there. I'm there. Yeah, I am. That. I'm there, and I've rewatched it multiple times. Yeah, I'm gonna add it. Yeah, I'm there. That's okay. I just love watching the whole process of recording. I love the behind the scenes, and I'm hoping y'all love behind the scenes because y'all are gonna get that. Like I'm gonna give y'all behind the scenes. I am. And for the girls who are not on my TikTok, go on my TikTok because I just started going live on TikTok. I'm gonna put my TikTok on the screen. But I just started going live on TikTok. I just started going live for real. That was like my 3rd time going live completely. And I was in the studio recording, and I kind of like had the screen set up. Like I had the camera set up so I could see the screen, and yeah, I got to figure out how to do like the dual screen so y'all can see me and see the thing. But for now on, I mean, what's the saying? As of right now, we just gonna have to do what we gotta do. But yeah, I'm so excited, y'all. Like I'm just really ready to get it on because I just feel like because now I just feel like it's a deep conversation with just me and the camera and y'all. That is a FaceTime call, but no, I just feel like this 9 to 5, like this working is not it. It's just really not. But the thing is that I'm not saying it because of like I'm in a bad place. I'm saying it because I just never truly felt like it was for me. Like even as a kid, like when I'm asked what I wanted to be, I never had like a regular career. Like I never said I wanted to be a bus driver. I never said I wanted to be a police officer or firefighter. Like I never said regular stuff. I always wanted to do entertainment. Like I always said a singer, an actor. Like I wanted to play guitar. Like it was always like entertainment stuff. So it's like this happened to go out and do a 9 to 5. It's just crazy for me. It's crazy. This is not my stilo. This is not my vibe. This is not my gig. But I feel like honestly, if I'm really being 100% transparent, I feel like what's really messing it up for me is the fact that I'm shy and this anxiety. Like it's really in the way. And I'm telling y'all, once the anxiety and this shyness is gone, ho, let me tell you, ho, I'm telling you, I'm gone. Like, it's no reason why, like, so I follow this girl on Instagram. She in my city or whatever, and she do music, and I like her music. Like, she can sing, she is talented. And she had posted like a snippet of a song on her story, so I commented up. Like we both each other's close friends. I post a little snippet there, here and there. She posted a little snippet here and there. But regardless, she posted some some snippet, and I comment on it, and I was like, I need this. Like right now, actually. As a matter of fact, send it to me, open verse. I want to know what I can do on this. And she invited me like to come to the studio with her, and it was just like, I literally like low-key declined her because it's like, I just don't. And that's another thing. It's like, it's not even just completely just nerves. Is I don't know if it's towards me, but I just want to be able to do it on my own. Like, I don't know if it's the knowing like the actionness and the stuff that's behind the scenes in music, like with these artists, like how they get screwed over, like with these writers, how they get screwed over. We gotta move that out the way, y'all. So we can be comfortable because we having a chat now. I don't know if it's the like the knowing like what goes on behind the scenes and all of that that's making me like want to learn and know how to do it on my own. Either way, it's just like I want to be able to do it on my own. Like I want to at least get myself to a place where it's like, okay, I got myself here. It wasn't no team, it wasn't no label, it wasn't nobody else. I put in the work. I have recorded everything. I wrote everything. Nobody has helped me. I put in the work. I have been here. I've been on the grind. Ho. Like, this is all me. I want to be able to say that. I want to be able to do that. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help by any means. Not at all. If I need help, I'm going to ask for help. Like, I send my messages to friends sometimes and ask them for about that, like ask them for their opinions and what they think. There's nothing wrong with that. But as a whole, I just want to be able to say I did it on my own to a certain point. Like once, I guess basically I just want to kind of get my following and gain like my platform on my own. And then once I'm there, it's like, okay, then we can talk about labels. And then I don't mind like, you know, going to meet with labels and signing a deal, something like that. But until then, I want to be able to do it all on my own. Like, I don't want to go to a studio. I don't want anybody to do anything for me. I would love having my own like producer and like being able to go and sit in a room with writers and producers and create something from scratch. But that's just not where I am right now. I don't know. And just think about that. Oh, baby, I'm talking. Y'all got me started. And then even with that, like when I get signed, I have a few things that I want to tell to the label. Like when it comes to signing me, the things I want, and I guess not really what I'm demanding from them, but I guess for lack of better words, what I'm demanding from them. Like, cause I feel like a lot of artists I don't want to just be a regular artist. Like I want to leave a legacy. Like I want my music to be able to be helpful. I want to be with the best writers. And I feel like a lot of artists probably say that, but I feel like, I just don't know. I really do truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like I want my stuff to have some, it needs, I want it to have some type of meaning. I want it to, you know, have a place. I want them to put me into artist development. Like develop me as an artist. Don't just have me here making you money and that's just that. And then I don't have any media training. Like I don't have any stage presence. Like no, put me into artist development. Like I want to be here for a long time, not a short time. I plan on sticking around for quite some time. So no. Artist development. I want to go to writers camp. I have things I want y'all to do. If not, I'll continue doing what I'm doing, or I'll just go to another label and they'll do it. If nobody wants to do it, I'll continue doing what I'm doing, and we're just gonna make it shake. But I don't even know how I got on that topic. Either way, I don't know, and I feel like partly why I'm here is because I was literally like, before I put up this camera, I was just sitting in my bed and I was really in my head about just life and about like relationship type of stuff. And I wanted to get out of my head, and it was like, okay, well, like I'm the type of person like where I know like like I know I have trauma and I know there's stuff that needs to be healed. Like I know my issues, but it's just like how I just need help with the fixing them and like how to fix them. Like how to solve my problems. I'm aware that I have the problems and what they are, but how do I fix them? How do I solve them? How can like healthy coping mechanisms, like stuff like that. And I feel like when it I don't know, my mind was just like, when it comes to like people who like drug addicts, when they are putting down, like, let's say like um a smoker, like cigarettes, when they're putting down cigarettes, they need like they're antsy and they need something to do with that, like with their hands, with their mouth, something. So what do? They replace that addiction with something else. So like they'll go like to like some gum, like so they're constant, like they have something in their mouths, or like a fidget like for their hands, like something. So it was, in my mind, it was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm sitting here not doing nothing. I'm not really being productive, just laying here and just in my head so much about it. So let me get up and let me just replace it. Like, whenever I feel like whenever I'm getting into my head, that's when I need to be getting up and going to do something productive. So I was like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna record a video, whether the video is trash. We're gonna record this video and we're gonna put it out. That homies. So here we are, and this video is 25 minutes long, 26 minutes long at this point. And that's not even including the little first clip I did on my actual camera. I don't know, y'all. I'm just excited, and I'm just ready to take y'all on this journey, because baby, I want to start streaming. I want to get into doing vlogs and going out and really getting into YouTube. Like, I just have so much I want to do. Like, I really want to stream right now. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I really want to get into this, and I would just wish I had somebody not to put me on, but to really like push me and get me there, and I could be surrounded by that energy, so it would just push me even harder to just go. But I don't. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because I'm gonna do it on my own. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. And that's not even like to be saying like I'm that. I don't need nobody, but I don't need nobody, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna have your back like you got your own back. You came in this world alone, you're gonna leave out alone. So, and I'm big on manifesting, so we're just gonna put this video out there and we're gonna manifest. So you hoes better make it happen. Gag. I was gonna say something. Actually, you know what? I am gonna say something. Gag. And to the hoes who really want to sit and act like they're oh so supportive,
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
F you. Yeah. F you. You can take that fake support, you can take the fake, all of that, and shove it where the sun don't shine.
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Yeah. I just really don't care for it. I don't need it around me. If you're like, and then another thing is like wanting support, but not supporting others. Like, and I made this post the other day, and yes, I'm low-key, shut up. Regardless, I made this post not too long ago, but it was just like, it was a general post, but it was also about somebody. But just like I said, it's a general post, so I want to repeat it up here. This person had a business, and I'm not gonna tell y'all all of like what happened, but just enough to kind of get the gist. This person had a business and wanted me to support their business, but wasn't really supporting me. At least I felt like wasn't really supporting me how they could have with my music and my craft and my passion. So it's like every time you drop something, you come text me, just drop, cop some drip, whatever. But I have music out right now. Do you stream that? Like, do you promote it? Like, do you repost? But you, the same person, could be on your story saying a repost is free. Okay. When I post clips, do you like my story? Like, are you like showing that you're supportive? Like, what do you do? Because a lot of hoes are sit in your face and say they support you, but ho, do you really support me? Gag. Because a lot of hoes just want to sit and ride the wave. Oh, you can't ride this wave. You got to go. And speaking of, I'm I'm really having to cut myself off because I'm really trying not to get too much into it, but just, I'm excited. I'm excited. And with that, I'm going to go because I feel the emotional energy coming over me because, like I said, I was already sitting in bed, already in my head, and just emotional and just sitting and pondering and to get on this camera and like basically like still push myself and tell myself I'm gonna post this regardless. It's like, but I'm gonna go. But y'all stay posted. Follow me on Instagram, millionaire.ty. Well, y'all, millionaire.ty, millionaire, if you're not spelling millionaire, it's a problem. But I'll put it on the screen. .ty, 2 Y's. My TikTok is the same thing, millionaire Ty. Like, I will put everything on the screen. My Twitter is Tygani_. Everything will be on the screen. And with that, deuces.